Yo, what is up, Kippers and Brogs? Um, I've been kind of wanting to make one of these videos for a while, and I figure, since today is my birthday, it would be a good day to do it. So, obviously, I made my room tour video back in, like, March, and I've acquired some games since then, which you can see here. I have 3 Switch games, and I've also bought 8 games on Steam, which I'll probably show off in just a minute. So, or maybe I won't show them off, but like I'll mention each one of them. But first of all, we have, I think it's Atelier Ryza 2, Lost Legends, and the Secret Fairy. I might be pronouncing that wrong, but yeah, let's just get this open real quick. Take off the plastic. And this was one of the games I got for my birthday. Come on. There's just like a tiny bit at the top. Okay, I got it. There we go. You can see that a lot better now, I think, since it's not like reflecting everything. If I angle it slightly. Yeah. So the box art is pretty cool, in my opinion. You know, there's the back. The back doesn't actually have a whole ton on it. Just a bit more art and a short description. Oops. Dropped one of them. Okay. Got it. Short description. So, goodness, my hair is getting literally all in my eyes. Short description and a little bit of art on the back. Ooh, this is cool. There's a digital manual. I've never actually seen this in a game before. There's just a QR code that you can scan to get the manual. That's pretty cool. You've got the reversible case art inside. And I'll just show it off here. Get some nice artwork there. Looks pretty cool. And of course the cartridge. The cartridge is pretty cool as well. It's actually really hard to read the text on it. It's really small. But I mean that's kinda how it goes with Switch cartridges, I guess. Oops, let me put the manual back in. So yeah, that's Atelier Ryza, Lost Legends, and the Secret Fairy. Next on the list, and this is one I'm very excited about, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. And of course, I 100%ed the original Xenoblade Chronicles back on Wii. That was probably the hardest game I've ever 100%ed. Final Fantasy X comes close, even though I'm not fully done with that. I can safely say I don't think Final Fantasy X will be harder, but they're similar. They're similar in terms of 100%ing. So yeah, Xenoblade might actually be the most content-packed game I've ever played. The amount of side quests and stuff in this game is absurd. And most of the quests are just simple fetch and kill quests, but like even just disregarding the side content, if you're not into that sort of thing, the main story and world are just fantastic. Everything about the game is fantastic. And I've been watching a playthrough of the Definitive Edition, and the Definitive Edition just looks amazing. I'm so excited to try this. Especially with all the new, like, clothing features and stuff. My hair is so annoying. Especially with all the, like, clothing features and stuff. Really excited to try this. I do want to stream this eventually, although I'm not exactly sure what the logistics of streaming a Switch game would be. I need a capture card and I need the Switch to myself for a good amount of time. Yeah, we'll see what happens, but I'm definitely very excited about this. The back of this case has a lot more than Atelier Ryza in terms of like actual descriptions and stuff. You can see a whole bunch of images, a decent chunk of text, and it's got a little thing about Future Connected, which I'm very curious about. I don't know anything about Future Connected at the moment. And finally, we've got Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore. I believe this game was pre-owned, possibly. Either that or it just doesn't have the plastic on it, which is fine. Not exactly sure what the deal is, but it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, this game is just fantastic. Came out on the Wii, obviously. I have the special edition for the Wii up on my shelf there. And yeah, very cool art. This game just looks fantastic, especially the slightly updated graphics. And again, the back has just lots of information about the game. Looks pretty cool. The reversible art for this, or I'm not even sure if it's supposed to be like reversible, but either way, it looks really good. Hopefully you can see that pretty well. And you can see the cartridge there too. Nothing too fancy. It's got one of the characters and, of course, the name of the game on it. But yeah, I do like that reversible art. I don't know if I ever opened up the Xenoblade case, did I? Oh, I think I did, actually. I forget. Whatever. Here it is again, in case I didn't. And actually, I never showed off the cartridge. The cartridge is really cool, with like the black and the red contrasting. I really like that. The reversible art is from Future Connected. Obviously, you can tell by the knob on there. And yeah, this is really cool. Super excited to try all these 3 games. Not sure when I'll get around to them, but hopefully soon. And then, of course, there's my Steam pickups, which I got during Golden Week, because I had some money, and I was like, oh, it's Golden Week, okay, guess I'll get some games. Because a lot of the stuff I wanted was on sale, actually. So I ended up picking up Final Fantasy XIII, Final Fantasy XIII 2, and Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. I know people have mixed opinions about the 13 series, but I'm very excited to try it nonetheless. The games have always looked pretty decent to me. And after I finish Final Fantasy X-2 and 12, I'm probably going to play the 13 series, although I might take a short break in between, because that's a lot of Final Fantasy. Then I also bought Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Berseria, and Tales of Zestiria. The 3 Tales of games that are on Steam. Besides Vesperia, because I already have Vesperia for the Switch. That's the only game that's on Steam in that series that I didn't buy. But yeah, I want to try Symphonia. I think that's the one I said I was going to try. I want to stream Tales of Symphonia this summer. Because that will be my first Tales game that I play. And then, of course, I bought Disgaea 1 and 2. And I'm not sure how good the Steam versions are. I actually remember someone telling me that the Switch versions of Disgaea 1 and 2 were better than the Steam versions, but oh well. We'll see what happens. If I end up buying them on Switch, then cool. But basically, Disgaea is just made for me. I mean, it's got tons of content for completionists. So I'm very excited to try those 2 games. So yeah, basically, I do plan to stream every game that I've gotten recently. But that's a lot of games, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's my update for May of 2021. I do have a lot of money left over still, so I might buy some other stuff. We'll see. But if I do, that'll be in the next update video. See ya.